Hi everyone, in this video, I'm going to present our recent work, GreaseLM, Graph Reasoning Enhanced Language Models for Question Answering. I'm Qikun Zhang, a computer science PhD at Stanford. Answering complex questions requires reasoning over relevant knowledge about the world. In order to answer these complex questions, two kinds of knowledge sources come to our mind. Recently, large pre-trained language models fine-tuned on QA datasets have become the dominant paradigm for QA tasks. However, these models struggle when giving examples that are distributionally different from the ones seen during fine-tuning. On the other hand, massive knowledge graphs capture such external knowledge explicitly using triplets describing relationship between entities. Given two knowledge sources with different strengths, the core question here we are trying to answer is how to jointly reason over them. We propose GreaseLM, a new model that leverages both modalities for complex question answering, and it has two core ideas. First, it exchanges information from both the language model and the knowledge graph in multiple layers of the architecture, which enables deep fusion of the two modalities. Second, representation of the QA context and the KG are mutually updated, which enables interactive fusion. Given the QA context, we first retrieve a subgraph from the KG. Then we introduce a special interaction token and a special interaction node. The language QA context is first pre-encoded. Then a cross-model fusion component bidirectionally integrates the language pre-encodings and the retrieved KG subgraph through multiple GreaseLM fusion layers. Each GreaseLM layer has three components. First, a transformer language model encoder block is used to continue encoding the language context. Second, a graph neural network layer is used to reason over KG entities and relations. Finally, we introduce a modality interaction operator that takes the representation of the interaction token and interaction node and exchanges information through them, which leads to interactive fusion. Crucially, we stack multiple GreaseLM layers on top of each other. After one GreaseLM layer, the representation of both the interaction token and the interaction node contains information from both modalities. After two GreaseLM layers, the representation of all tokens and nodes contains information from both modalities, which leads to deep fusion. Language representations and graph representations can be taken at the end to answer the question. We evaluate GreaseLM on three QA benchmarks in the common sense and biomedical domains. Here are the results on the common sense reasoning benchmarks. On common sense QA, our model's test performance improved by 5.5% over fine-tuned language models and 0.8% over existing language model plus knowledge graph models. Over book QA, these improvements are magnified with 6.4% over raw language models and 2% over QAGNM, the prior best language model plus knowledge graph system. The boost over QAGNM suggests that GreaseLM's multi-layer fusion is more expressive. We also perform experiments showing that GreaseLM does better on more complex questions, as measured by proxies such as prepositional phrases, and measured by negation terms and hash terms. We also do experiments in the biomedical domain and see the same patterns as in the common sense domain. In conclusion, we propose a new model called GreaseLM that performs QA using language models and knowledge graphs. Representations of the language context and the KG are mutually updated through the modality interaction operator across multiple layers, which enables interactive and deep fusion. Experiments show that GreaseLM achieves significantly better performance on both common sense reasoning and biomedical question answering, especially on complex questions. Finally, I want to thank all my wonderful collaborators. For further details, please check out our paper and code repo. Thanks for listening.